Hey guys, it's Jonesy. Well, I've got a little break in the wind today, Friday, which is nice. We've got some more weather coming in over the next couple of days, so take the opportunity to put a few more packs on the Tek Sumo.
Throttle active, 3.9 volts.
And just check all these surfaces and we're good to go. So yeah, it was absolutely blowing a gale the other day when I came down to try and fly this. That was from the rebuild, and I had absolutely no chance of trying to trim it in that wind. So there is a little bit of wind today, but not too bad. But it's pulling to the right, so I'll fix that up.
Volts. Minutes.
Yeah, it's actually still pulling to the right quite a fair bit, so yeah, we'll go a little bit more. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, so Brian, mate, good news. Good to hear that you're on the path to recovery with your back. Watched a couple of your vids this morning. Good to see you up and moving again. This won't be a full pack. This is about half a pack from when I gave up the other day when it was too windy. Noel, mate, good to see the Tek Sumo flying nicely. I think you've got it pretty much dialed in now. I think you will have a bit more success with it with that the AXN motor once you get it and you get that dialed in. I think that other motor you've got is probably a bit underpowered. So yeah, thanks for having a look at that APM for me. I'm actually glad that you got a similar problem to what I did, which kind of confirms that I think it might be stuffed. But yeah, if you're happy enough to see if you can find out what's going on with it, it's a really strange problem. As you said, as I found, everything checks out on it, all the tests. It works perfectly until you go to try and arm it, and then it just appears to freeze up. It only started doing that when I put the FreeSky receiver on it, and I probably, in hindsight, probably should have tested it on the Spectrum since flying it the last time to make sure it was all okay. So I don't know whether something's happened to it when I put the FreeSky on it and turned it on the first time. So yeah, anyway, I've pretty much written that off. I'm going to put the KK2 board back on my quad and use that to fang around in the time being. I'm actually under-propped on this one. I should have a 6 by 5.5 on it, which I broke last week, and I didn't have any spares, so I only had a 6 by 4. So I'm going to have to put an order in for a couple more APC 6 by 5.5 props.
3.7 volts.
It's a 1650 kV motor, this one.
7 minutes.
I do have a 2200 AXN motor there spare, which I'll probably put on it at some stage. But yeah, with the 5.5, 6 by 5.5 prop, it gets along nicely this, so I'll probably just keep that until I'll wear it out or it dies or something. So I had the LiPo FrSky sensor on this one, and I also had the amp sensor on it when I first changed it over, but I've just left the LiPo sensor on there now. Yeah, the amp sensor's good, the LiPo sensor's good, but I don't really need both. I tend to not vary the throttle a lot on this anyway. I tend to fly it at relatively the same percentage throttle, so the voltage from the telemetry is pretty accurate, and it's certainly more than enough guide to go off for when I need to land it. But yeah, these things are just absolute great fun.
3.7 volts. 5 minutes.
See, Hobby King have got the HK Pilot 2.7 or 2.8 or whatever number they're up to. Jury's out on that one. I need to get some autopilot to replace on my quad, so I'll keep an eye on the forums and everywhere and see what eventuates out of that, whether they're any good and whether I'll lash out and get one. I've still got the GPS. I've got an external mag that I bought ages ago for the other one that I never installed, so worst case I can
3.6 volts.
have a go at one of those.
4 minutes.
So yeah, seems to be flying really well after rebuilding it. It was a bit of a mess. It snapped in two and broke quite a few bits and pieces off it, but put some glue back on it, and I've got a couple of extra bits of carbon fibre in the front there that have actually stopped the nose from breaking off, so that was definitely a good idea.
Low battery.
That in combination with the fiberglass tape and I've just got a low battery warning there, so I won't call it at that. Yeah, there's a nice soft bit of grass right here that I try and land it on every time, so there we go guys. Thanks for watching, catch you next time.